Hello, everybody, and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports, and might be one of the most angriest Lions supporter in the world for what has been an absolutely disgraceful display from a team that had everything under control and then imploded in probably one of the most spectacular fashions that has ever been seen by the game. It was absolutely ridiculous. For a team to be 15 points up with less than 20 on to go, playing against team down to 13 men, to allow them to not only come back and get level, but to actually win the match is absolutely disgraceful. Every single one of those Lions supporters should be apologizing to somebody like Jaco Creel, who's playing his last game for this franchise, and they don't even have it in them to hold on to a lead that was so steady and it was in the bag. And look, again, I'll get a lot of people saying, "Oh, you got to give Leinster the credit," and I'll give Leinster the credit. They stayed in the game, but you've got to be able to see out games like that. That is why the Lions are not competing. That is why the Lions are so far off the other teams, is because they cannot compete when it matters. You cannot be 15 points. I mean, literally, when they scored the try over here, penalty try, 58 minutes, 36 points to 21. 36 points, 21 at the 58th minute, and you've lost 39-36 to a Leinster side, which then after that received 2 yellow cards, or just after before that received 2 yellow cards, and they still managed to come back. Absolutely dreadful. So in terms of how the game unfolded, it was a good start from Leinster, a terrible start from the Lions, as IMPLODE went over for his try in the second minute. Edwin van der Merwe responding in the 14th minute. Johnny Lombard with a great counter-attacking try in the 26th minute put the Lions ahead before Liam Turner then ran in a try. The Lions' defence in the first half was pretty woeful in that first opening 15-20 minutes. Basically, every single time there was a Lions break, they almost looked like they were going to score. And that actually kind of pattern didn't really go away. So it shows you either there's a defensive system issue or else the Lions just didn't really want to make the tackles. Marius Lowe then went over in the 33rd minute. I mean, this is overshadowing one of the best offloads we'll see all season from the Humber. Doesn't matter, we lost the game. Frank Horn then went over at half time. Lions were 26 points to 14 up, 12 points ahead. But Leinster started better. Michael Mill coming in and scoring that try in the 46th minute. Snell Humber adding a 3-pointer to try and sort of create a bit of a gap, 29 points, 29. Then bang, yellow card Nick McCarthy, yellow card Chris Cosgrave, penalty try for the Lions, 36 points to 21. You think that the game has to be in the bag there. No, the Lions continue to error after error, stupid penalties being conceded. I mean, we had two receivers in the lineups. We had a free kick. I can't even tell you, I don't think I've ever seen that being penalised. And that's the kind of ill discipline that the Lions brought in that last 15 minutes. Sam Prendergast ran some time down with the yellow card with a kick goal before Rob Russell went over in the corner, bounced the rugby ball, doing it in front of Merwe, and then right up against the in the last 10 minutes, Chris Cosgrove going over and then conceding a penalty on the right by the poles in the 79th minute. Prendergast kicking it over, 39 points to 36. Ludicrous scenes over at Ellis Park. Let's look at some performances, shall we? If we look at the Leinster lads, for example, Max Deegan getting through a lot of work. I thought Chris Cosgrave looked pretty good on the attack. He made 66 meters and 6 defenders beaten. Thought that Jason Jenkins, from a sack perspective, was a little bit quiet. Only made 4 carries, made 8 tackles though, missing just the 1. From a Lions perspective, Frankie Horn, take a bow. One of the few Lions players who just week in, week out pitches up and brings a decent level of performance. 66 meters gained, 3 defenders beaten, a clean break, a try, 8 tackles made, 2 missed. Shout out as well, I thought Edwin van der Merwe was terrific once again. He beat 5 defenders, a clean break, an offload, and a try, as well as 59 meters gained. Really good match from him. Jaco Creel went through a lot of work, 12 tackles. A word for Willem Alberts, by the way, 38-year-old Willem Alberts, who made 10 tackles and 5 carries, beating 2 defenders, 22 meters gained. The veteran with another clutch performance, but yeah, not to be. And as I said, pretty disgraceful, to be honest. I'd like to see quite a few players being almost benched and left out for next weekend, because you can't play like that and be rewarded, to be honest. The last game of the season next weekend, we can no longer make the playoffs. We had it in ourselves to go and get 5 points. It was there, and we threw it away. So yeah, credit to Leinster. They hung in there, and a very spirited young team got the job done. A couple of intelligent substitutions. I thought that bringing on Tyke McElroy was quite a good decision. The lineouts got quite good after that, and because unfortunately Lee Barrett looked a little bit like a deer in headlights after a couple of bad moments. But yeah, so credit to Leinster for sticking to their structure, sticking to their guns. But it's a disaster class from the Lions in the last 20 minutes. It kind of explains why we are not at the level we'd like to be. Because if you're going to sit there 15 points ahead with 30 playing against 13 men to then lose that match, you can only blame yourselves. I don't care who you play. That's dreadful game management. And yeah, something has to change in the union. I don't know what, but we'll wait and see. Please do smash like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Steven. I'll chat to you soon.